Why post the photo? If you don't want the likes, the comments, the thirst, the simps, the haters, the all of the above, don't post the photo. You post that, you're looking for all of the comments.
Sue Bird didn't hold back when she called out Angel Reese after her recent New Year's Eve antics. Known for dominating the court as a rebounding powerhouse, Angel Reese grabbed attention on Instagram for reasons that had nothing to do with basketball. And who better to address it than Sue Bird, the four-time WNBA champion, reminding Reese to keep her focus on the game.
Really fun, rewarding, and also interesting to watch these younger athletes step into their professional careers. Obviously, Caitlin and Angel are two great examples.
Sue Bird didn't sugarcoat her criticism, contrasting Angel Reese's flashy New Year's Eve antics with Caitlin Clark's record-breaking focus and dominance on the court. While Clark is busy rewriting history books, Reese is making headlines for her bold tiger print outfit instead of her game. Is Angel strategizing for attention, or has she lost sight of what truly matters? According to Bird, it's time for a reality check.
Ring baby, you're a bitch. Period. Why post the photo? If you don't want the likes, the comments, the thirst, the simps, the haters, the all of the above.
Angel Reese seems to have reached a new low, once again showing that basketball might not be her top priority. Instead, it's all about staying in the spotlight, no matter how questionable the approach. You can't help but wonder, does she have anything to offer beyond constantly seeking
coach who's going to give you new looks, new game plans? You've got another year with Aaliyah Boston, likely Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull. And then you've got the moves that the Fever can make in the offseason, whether it be free agency or the draft, to bolster.
At this point, it's downright embarrassing. The fans who once cheered for Angel Reese are now left speechless, and not in a good way. Then there's Caitlin Clark, the true definition of an athlete, who leads by example with her talent, dedication, and respect for the game. In stark contrast, Reese seems more focused on cheap stunts, questionable social media posts, and attention-seeking chaos. It's disappointing to see someone with so much potential trade it all for fleeting popularity. Instead of uplifting women's basketball, Reese's antics are doing the opposite, tarnishing the sport with every cringeworthy post.
I understand. You want to wear it, you feel great about it, you got a great body, you play in the WNBA, but you cannot cry. You cannot say anything. I mean, have you seen some of her TikTok posts? Like, she's literally held up an outline after getting whacked.
After sharing her bold fashion statement, Angel Reese quickly deleted the post, perhaps realizing it's hard to be taken seriously as an athlete when your main focus seems to be grabbing attention online. That's when basketball experts, including WNBA legend Sue Bird, stepped in. Bird didn't hold back, directly addressing Reese's struggles on the court, particularly her inconsistent shooting. Her advice? If Reese wants to transition from a social media sensation to a WNBA superstar, raw athleticism won't be enough. A reliable shooting game is essential because being a physical powerhouse won't cut it when your shooting leaves fans frustrated instead of impressed.
Just called her a role player, not a star, certainly not a superstar, not a legend. Hey, you remind me of Antoine Jameson. Oh, nice player. Put up 20,000 points. No one's really heard of him.
Sue Bird didn't stop there. She broke it down further, highlighting the importance of improving Angel Reese's shooting efficiency. Bird pointed out Reese's 44.5% close-range shooting percentage, emphasizing that converting high-percentage shots is critical for a player with her rebounding and defensive strengths. According to Bird, refining this aspect of her game could elevate Reese to the next level and make her a more complete player. She even drew comparisons to male stars like LeBron James, who masterfully balances his on-court performance with his brand. And where does Reese stand amidst all this critique? It seems she's more focused on picking eyeliner shades or venting about her salary than addressing the issues that could make or break her career.
Vehicle to Angel Reese has a podcast. It's her vehicle to be a podcaster, right? Whatever Caitlin ends up doing, it's the vehicle to get you to that point. So you always want to make sure that part doesn't fall.
Sue Bird's words weren't just criticism. They were a challenge for Angel Reese to rise to her potential. With her natural power and skill set, Reese has what it takes to be one of the greats. But without sharpening those skills, she risks being overshadowed by players who've mastered their craft. If she continues to prioritize flashy, attention-seeking behavior over her game, she might find it hard to escape that shadow. Even Stephen A. Smith weighed in, never one to hold back. He had plenty to say about Reese's New Year's Eve outfit, which he felt sent the wrong message. His main point? If you're posting attention-grabbing content, don't be surprised when people focus on that instead of your game. Social media can be a tricky trap, and this wasn't exactly the image of an athlete working to perfect their craft.
Is that every single thing that you do contributes to whatever it is that you're going to benefit off of, or
Stephen A. Smith couldn't resist comparing Angel Reese to Caitlin Clark, holding Clark's polished and professional approach as the gold standard. Sure, it's a little safe and predictable, but it works. Meanwhile, Reese seems to be missing the memo on what really matters. Let's break it down. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. Everyone knows this rivalry has all the makings of an epic showdown, but Reese doesn't seem to grasp the key to staying ahead. Clark? She's out here effortlessly dominating, shooting 41.7% from the field and an impressive 34.4% from beyond the arc. She's proving her elite status every game. If that's not greatness, what is?
The videos we see with Caitlin Clark, she's got actual men, grown men out there in her face trying to keep her from making shots and this and that and the other. There's not a lot of hands in Angel Reese's face here, and I am confused by the fact that she's trying to become this long-range player, it looks like.
Now, let's talk about playmaking. Caitlin Clark isn't just a scoring machine. She's got court vision for days, averaging a jaw-dropping 8.4 assists per game. That's not just impressive. It's the mark of a player who elevates her entire team. She's out there making her teammates look good while still dominating herself. And Angel Reese? She's sitting at just 1.9 assists per game. It's clear there's a big gap when it comes to creating opportunities for others on the court.
If you guys saw this workout has gotten a lot of people excited for Caitlin Clark because she is like directly working on her weaknesses, which I think is a good look.
Let's be real. Caitlin Clark, with her skills, dedication, and vision, is practically unstoppable. Nothing seems to throw her off her focus. Not money, fame, or even controversy. She's locked in on her game. On the other hand, Angel Reese seems to be chasing controversy on purpose. Take her New Year's outfit, for example. It screamed, "Look at me. I'm the star. Not, I'm here to play." It almost feels like she's more interested in landing a role in the next big movie than putting in the work to perfect her game.
Professional careers. Obviously, Caitlin and Angel are two great examples.
You know what's wild? While one WNBA rookie is busy hitting the delete button on her social media, another's busy deleting her competition on the court. Let's talk about the tale of two off seasons, shall we?
Right, like so much earlier, these athletes are thinking about themselves as businesses, as brands. And it's amazing because they're carrying that with them to the WNBA. And so everything's just big.
The future of Angel Reese is definitely a topic worth discussing. Will she rise to become the next WNBA sensation, or will she remain a social media spectacle, reduced to being another sexualized figure in a culture that struggles to let female athletes just be athletes? She's already attracting attention, both on and off the court. She's got the moves, the charisma, and the confidence to back it all up. But the real question is, will she be remembered for her game and the impact she makes on the sport, or for constantly stirring up controversy on Instagram?
It looks like Angel Reese wants to be an OF model more than she wants to play basketball. It looks like she wants to be a streetwalker more than she wants to play.
If Angel Reese stays focused on improving her skills, especially her shooting efficiency and defense, there's no doubt she could become one of the most dominant players the WNBA has ever seen. She's got the physicality, the talent, and the drive to reach the top. But if she keeps playing into the media circus, leaning into the unapologetic persona, and feeding into the drama, will people ever see her as just a basketball player? The conversation quickly shifted from her game to her image, sparking a larger discussion about sexism in sports. Female athletes have always faced a double standard, and now it seems Reese has become the latest figure caught in this ongoing battle.
I think she's fantastic for the WNBA. I love the fact that she's participating in this unrivaled league because she's made it very clear she doesn't want to have to go overseas to play.
This tension is exactly why Sue Bird's critique carries so much weight. With her years of experience, she knows that while social media and personal branding matter, they should never overshadow the game itself. Angel Reese is undeniably talented, but her stunts, though entertaining, are creating more distractions than accomplishments. If she doesn't find a balance between her off-court persona and her on-court focus, it will be tough for her to establish herself as a true leader in the WNBA.
First round draft pick, had the season she had, the controversy she had, got injured in a questionable injury, asked out, and then started a podcast gossiping about everything in the league as a rookie? Please.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Caitlin's head down, just in the gym.
Ready to go.
You don't hear a peep from her.
Fans are divided on how to view Angel Reese. While some admire her boldness, others feel that her focus on attention-seeking behaviors is damaging her career's integrity. It's not just fans who are watching. Other players in the league are keeping a close eye on her, too. Her comparison to Caitlin Clark is putting her in a tough spot. The real question is, can Reese shift the narrative and prove she's more than just her online persona? Or will she continue down the path of distractions, never fully tapping into her potential? This isn't just about her game. It's about the balance she strikes. Will she take control of her narrative and rise above the noise? Or will the hype overshadow her true potential? Time will tell, but one thing's for sure, she's got the world watching. The real question is, how does she want to be remembered? As Sue Bird continues to mentor younger players and set the standard for excellence in the league, Reese has a choice to make. Will she take Bird's advice to heart and use it to fuel her game? Or will she let the spotlight and social media define her? Sue Bird's critique has thrown down the gauntlet, and now it's up to Reese to prove she's ready to step up and make the kind of impact her talent demands.